Hi, my name is Leah, and I'm here with our fabulous guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, hi, Dean Moles. Volunteer, predominantly bartender, I think, or bartender, as I like to tell people. This is my only pun that I've got. And I normally get more of a laugh than that, but let's work on from that. Started volunteering about 10 years ago, a dozen years ago. Probably. I went to see a show and then volunteered as an usher, and here we are 10 years later, still doing the same.
That is so cool. So what initially drew you to the ensemble? Was it just that you were like, oh, I saw the show, I love it, or what were your thoughts?
Yeah, that was it. I went to see the show. It was at Roma Street when you guys were at Roma Street Parkland. Gorgeous little spot, went with friends, did a picnic. It was one of those atmospheres where everything worked. And I said, I really love this. And I'd volunteered previously coaching rugby and still was, so I just went, if you volunteer, well, it just gets you into that arena. So I volunteered, and then I got to see more shows and meet more people, and it just sort of, I suppose it does like with everything, it just snowballs. So, yeah, but I just saw the one show, loved it, and then said, well, this is who I want to deal with, and just come back.
Must have been a good show. I don't know.
It was really, really good. But let's be honest, all the shows are good, but it was just awesome to just get that feel into a theatre and a space where everything's just so enjoyable that you just sit back and go, I like that little buzz. And from day one, I met people. I met people before I'd even volunteered. Because after the show, people look at your ushers and people are talking to you, going, what are you doing here and how did you get involved? So the next thing you know, I'm meeting people before I'd even thought about being a volunteer. So it was great. It was pretty awesome. So.
That's awesome. Is there a particular moment that has kind of stood out to you in those 10 years of volunteering with us?
Well, I'm gonna take two instead of one.
Sure, go
right.
for it.
So one is a play, was Macbeth, and it was done in the old Stefan's hairdressing salon over in South Brisbane, and the place was ridiculous. But ridiculous in such an incredible way.
Yeah.
And directors, cast, costume, everything just worked off it perfectly. It was Macbeth, and it was really black and white. So the whole room was white, white everywhere. And then everything in the play was black. And it was like watching next level theatre. It blew everything away. And the other one is more to do with actors. I turned up to a gig, and it's probably that first one, and 3 of the actors were musicians. So they played the music before the play even started.
Yeah.
So 3 guys are just sitting around playing drums, guitar, or whatever the case may be, on the side of a theatre, just as a leader or whatever. But then they just hop off and go and act. And I just went, this is nuts. I just came here for the theatre, but it was next level.
Yeah.
It adds, again, theatre's fabulous, but if you can get something else that makes you happy or makes you appeal, and it could be anything. But just love going to places where that's what happens.
Yeah. What do you think makes the Queensland Shakespeare Ensemble unique?
People. That, for me, that's been the big, big thing. I've met so many incredible people, across the years. And as I said, it's been 10 or 12 years in different places and different shows. Just so many different people from different walks of life. Turning up, people are involved in the theatre, family, friends, just these people, and you just learn things and you find out about things. And let's be honest, I go to shows now.
Yeah.
Because I meet all these people, and I might meet them once and you don't see them for another couple of years. But, yeah, it's just been incredible, the people. And to deal with them as a volunteer as well is good, because it's just I think they appreciate where we're all coming from, that you're there to support. So that's a really positive sort of process for me. So I really enjoy that. So,
well, kind of coming off of that, what do you think are the benefits of something like QSE for the broader community?
Oh, definitely that. This brings people together. This just brings so many people together into a location that is just so positive. I don't know that I've ever heard a bad word. In I've heard bad words. Like, I've heard bad words. Like, it's not as if I've heard bad words, but like, people are always so positive, and that's a great thing to put out into a community, that people are turning up, getting something, and like, so inclusive across the board with everyone, that you go, well, that's where everyone wants to be. And I think the more you put that out there, the more that it spreads around. So yeah, definitely that. I think you can take all that inclusiveness and all that support and all that positive, just throw it straight back out in the community. And everyone's winning out of that one. So
good vibes.
Yeah.
Good vibes all around. So what would you say to somebody that might be considering donating to QSE's annual appeal this year?
Do it. Just do it. Like, if you're going to put into something, you want to put into something that's going to put back. And that's what they do. Like, not for profit, really inclusive, really supportive. Like, that's where you want to be in this world. So please just donate. Everything that you do helps this group of people continue to do really good stuff year in, year out. Oh, look, probably the big one for me is that support for apprentices. Like, you're continually bringing people into this arena and sort of giving them your culture.
Yeah.
And, mate, if you can donate and allow QSE to continue doing that, mate, I think it's just positives. So, yeah, donate money, donate time, sponsor, anything you can do, please just get on board. So.
Awesome. And would you like to share any final thoughts or messages with anybody watching today?
If you're going to volunteer, remember you have to deal with actors. So just remember, they're going to go and do their actory stuff. Let them do their actory stuff. You do your stuff, okay? Just never the twain shall meet. It all gets rough in the middle. So, but yes, please volunteer as well.
Thank you so much for your time.
Ciao.